Anthony Hartwig here with a champion girls soccer player profile. I'm joined by Grayson Noski from Champion. Grayson, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
We have talked to a couple of your teammates earlier this season. We know that district championship was the goal that everyone on this team circled. You guys accomplished that last week. My first question is, how did that feel? Take us through the emotions of that district championship and what it was like to celebrate when the clock hit triple zeros.
It was definitely a really good feeling. It was nice to see our team come together in such a big moment and just really see how our team works in like such a scary moment.
Undefeated going into that game, obviously, but I felt like still in the soccer community when we looked at comments on like Steel Valley soccer posts and things like that, people still thought this is champion, but it's Poland, right? Like it's big school, small school, and you still felt like the underdogs. Did you guys take this underdog mentality into this district championship, even though you were undefeated?
I think we really knew like what we were capable of. We knew what they were capable of too, so we kind of just went in just hoping for the best and remembering things that we worked on in practice and yeah, just staying positive.
It was a really tight game, which is something that you haven't had a lot of this season. You look at Champions' goal differential, it is astronomical. So you guys have been in a lot of blowouts. What was it like to try to find a groove and try to find a rhythm in a very close game and one that every kind of play meant something? What was that like for this team?
Staying positive was our biggest thing. Really focusing and stuff, and yeah.
Sophomore season, you've been able to put up big numbers, both scoring and getting assists. What's it been like this year as a sophomore, just kind of finding the groove of the varsity speed and to up your numbers from last year?
Um, I would say my teammates have helped me out so much. I feel like we wouldn't, I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for my teammates. So yeah, they've really yeah, we really showed up.
We talked about the goal differential that this team has, but one of the reasons why is there's a lot of you that score. When you look at that and you know that you have teammates that obviously know how to do things with the ball and know how to go and score. What kind of pressure does that take off you to not have to go out there and have a 3-goal performance to know that you guys are going to be in a good chance to win?
I feel like our team just works so well together. We're very close on and off the field. So just that connection just goes right onto the field. Like we know everybody's like talents and stuff. So it's really nice just like working together.
We've been talking about how awesome it is to see how successful you are as a sophomore, but there's a lot of senior leadership on this team. Talk about what it's been like to go through this year with those seniors and to give those seniors a really good last year so far, 20-0 district champions. What's it been like for you and the other underclassmen to really lift up such a big senior class and to give them the best last season possible?
Our seniors this year are definitely very, very good. They're such hard workers and they've done so much for our team and they're just really good leaders.
Obviously Taylor Kuhn gets a lot of spotlight as well. A lot of attention. People love to talk about how good of a soccer player she is. For you and for the other underclassmen on your team, what's it like to look up to a player like that?
It's really nice. She's helped us a lot this year. She's a good teacher. She's taught me so many things on the field. She's helped me so much and it's just good to have her by my side up top and just through the season.
She's obviously taught you a lot. If you had to narrow down like the one thing that she's taught you the most or the one thing that she's helped you with the most, what would you say that is?
I would say leadership and definitely thinking faster and being able to connect with her up top and to just be on the same mindset as her. She's really good at it.
You guys have had a couple of days since your district championship to start getting ready and start putting your mind on regionals. What's that been like? What's it been like to kind of celebrate the district championship, put that away, and then get to work on the next test? Because we knew district championship was a big goal. You check that off, but the season's not over. So what's it been like to kind of put that one away and to focus on the next opponent?
Yeah, we've already hopped back into practice. We've watched film, we've talked about the game, but we're ready to move on and just get a win.
What do you expect from the regional atmosphere? I know it's your first time playing in that kind of stage. What kind of things do you guys expect from the next level up, going from districts to regionals?
Um, we have a lot of we have a lot of confidence, but we also we need to know what they're capable of, and I think we've been kind of realizing that because we're at a high level now. So yeah.
I love having champion athletes on because we talk about the tradition the champion has, especially on the girls' side. There are so many winning programs down there at that school. You talk about girls' soccer that has been good for a long time. Softball obviously has won a bunch of state championships. The girls' basketball team's always good. What's it like to be in an athletics room with so many good athletes, so many programs that have a high standard, and now to say girls' soccer is reaching that kind of height too?
It's amazing. It's nice to know that we have other girls to connect with, to talk about our accomplishments, and to just know that we're all doing this together.
Everyone asks what they have in the water down there at Champion to always produce such good athletes. From your perspective, what is it about that school system, about that athletics room, about the coaches that lets you guys have so much success?
We have so many good programs. Our coaches are amazing. They're so smart. And yeah, they're just constantly pushing us to be better and to do better things.
Let's talk about your specific coaches and what it's been like to be under them, and what it's been like for you the last 2 years to just kind of learn as much as you can from the coaches you got at Champion.
Our coaches are so good. I love them. I've gotten so close with them this year, and they've taught me so much. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them.
All right, let's get to know your soccer journey. We want to know how you got involved in soccer, where when you fell in love with the sport, and what some of your early memories with the sport are.
I started playing soccer when I was about maybe 4 or 5. I I played it to have fun, but then I realized that I wanted to take it more seriously. So I got into club, and it just went uphill from there. I knew I was gonna love it forever.
And you're part of that SVA soccer club that had such a great summer. What's it like to play in a club that is so competitive, so high level soccer? What does that do for you heading into a high school season?
It's amazing. It's seriously helped me so much. It's definitely something to that you don't get things handed to you there, so you really have to work for your spot. But that's the best part about it, and I think it's just helped me to work harder and the things I want to achieve.
We talked to some of your SVA teammates over the summer when that team was obviously having such a good summer. And one of the things that I love to ask them is obviously when you get in high school, you're playing against a lot of your SVA teammates because that team had exclusively local players. What's it been like for you to play against some of the players that you have on your club team? And then obviously I know Poland's representing there too. So what was it like playing against some of your club teammates in the district championship?
It was fun. It was nice to see my other teammates, but it's also important to remember that you're there to win, and yeah.
The friendship goes off for the
Yes.
2 hours that you're on the soccer field. Um, let's talk about you said you fell in love with the sport. How much do you love the sport of soccer? Obviously, you're putting so much time into it. Like, do you see it as something that you want to continue after high school and that you want to keep pouring your time into?
Of course, I would love to play soccer in college. It's always been a dream for me. So yeah, it's definitely something that I want in my future.
I know your sophomore season isn't over yet, but you're transitioning from sophomore to junior, which means you're going to have more responsibilities put on. You're going to be asked to be a bigger leader next year as an upperclassman. What kind of things are you trying to mentally prepare for the future, and trying to take as much leadership advice as you can from the ones that you have now?
I think just becoming mentally and physically stronger when it comes to soccer and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for my future. So yeah.
Off the field, we know you have to spend some time away from the sport. You have to avoid gassing out and giving yourself mental breaks. What do you do in those times when you just need a little bit of a break from soccer?
I love hanging with my family and my friends. They really calm me down. They give me so much they bring me so much happiness, and yeah, they bring me, yeah.
All right, so you love hanging out with your family. What's that one family tradition that you guys have, or the hangout, or the thing that you like to do with your family that you think is unique from others?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I really have any, but I think just like just hanging with family in general, going out to dinner, talking.
Does your family have a favorite restaurant that they like to go to for a family dinner?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about that one.
So they just say, hey, wherever we're going, we're going. Let's just
Yeah.
go. What about like your favorite home cooked meal? What's the one that you have that like when your parents say that we're having this for dinner, you know it's gonna be a good day?
I think my favorite would have to be my mom's mac and cheese. It's the best thing
Mm,
ever.
mac and cheese, I like it. I like it. What about pregame meal? What do you put in pregame to get yourself ready?
Um, honestly, I'm not really sure. It had to be just a bottle of Gatorade granola bar.
Granola bar. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Gatorade flavor. What are you going for?
I like blue. That's my favorite.
If they came to you and said, "Hey, we need a new Gatorade flavor. We don't have it. What flavor would you want them to have?"
Ooh, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure all the flavors, but blue's definitely my top.
Something blue, right? Let's
Yeah.
just put something even more blue for
Yeah.
Grayson. What is your favorite thing about being a champion as a school system?
It's amazing. I love how close we are. We're all so supportive of each other. It's so nice to see all the fans just come and support us. It's amazing. We're all so supportive.
All right, we've talked about your favorite dinner and your favorite pregame meal. What about your guilty pleasure dessert? What's your sweet tooth like?
Um, I really like chocolate ice cream or strawberry ice cream. That's my favorite.
All right, what about Halloween's right around the corner, right? So you're getting candy. What's the favorite candy?
Um, mine will probably have to be Kit Kats or Airheads.
What's your favorite Halloween costume?
Ooh. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about that one.
Do you know
No.
what this year's costume's gonna look like for you? What you're gonna be for Halloween?
Well, my plans are to go out and win tomorrow, so I don't have any plans for tomorrow.
Wait, you're
Only
gonna be a champion
yeah.
for Halloween. That's what you're
Yeah.
gonna be. Let's talk about we talked about your family, obviously, your support system. That's what I'm trying to get at. The people that have your back. I want to give you the chance to give them a shout out and thank the people that have been there for you all throughout your career and the people that you wouldn't be here without.
I would have to say my family, they're so supportive. My coaches, they've done everything for me, but I would say mostly my teammates. Again, I wouldn't be here without them. They've done so much for us and they're just so amazing.
All right, Grayson, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We wish you the best of luck at tomorrow in that regional semifinal. We hope you go on further, and we can't wait to talk to you in real soon.
Thank you so